Gilles, thank you for joining me today on Pop Culture Unplugged for Murder Company.
Much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
First of all, I want to say hello to a fellow. You're part Greek, right?
I saw your name. I said, "Yep."
It's always
Yeah,
good to talk to a fellow Greek.
yeah. Is my mom's side. It's funny. Galicis. That was her last name. So
Amazing. Hey,
can't can't hide anything
yeah.
there.
You must be partially like because I noticed you follow soccer. I'm a huge soccer fan. Now you got Euro Cup, and you're probably all over the place. Who to root for? I know you're probably rooting for France.
uh, that's how you know where that person comes from. In Europe, you say, "Hey, who you supporting as a national team?" And that would be the feeling in their soul. They are from France or Italy or Greece and I always say, of course, France. I was born and raised there, so it's normal.
Yeah,
And
I
I
saw
did
that.
my
Yeah.
soccer years there, so I guess this. But of course, when Greece play, I want Greece to win. Of course, when Italy play, if they don't play against France, I want them to win. Yeah.
That's amazing. So yeah, my friend, yeah, Murder Company. I watched it late last night before I had to go to work this morning. I love these type of movies, man. It brings you like you got to pay attention. The history with everything.
Yeah.
Let's start with with your role in the Murder Company. How were you approached for this film?
Oh, Richard Switzer. I worked on the film with him a year prior, and it was fun, and a great relationship was created there. And then he called me last minute last year in, I would say, end of July, and said, "Wow, we're going to shoot this film. Here's the script. I think you're amazing for this." And they offered me the role. When I saw the script, I'm like, "Man, I'm waiting for 17 years for this." Not because I'm waiting for just playing this. And actors will say, "I'm waiting for a movie to end up having an Oscar for." You thrive for something like that, right? Personally, for me, it was like I'm waiting for a long time to a movie like that because it would give an homage to my family, and that is more important than anything else. So my grandma was really involved in the Second World War. She did a lot of amazing things for others, for the Jewish community, for the community around her, and also she was one of the 12% raised against the regime back then because the German came in and the France 88% of them said, "Oh, welcome. Here's the Jews." So it was interesting to have someone in this family so adamant, and she was very hurt by it. So for me, I just kind of played her.
Mm.
No, I did play her as the character Jean Daquin because she had all the scars, all the trauma, all the PTSD, all the shell shock from it. So for me, it was really important to play that role. Finally, my mother saw one little scene. She couldn't stop crying. It's very important for us.
How do you prepare to play such a role? Like, did you go back to try to watch other films or like pick up a book or two to try to read more about it?
Well, to be super honest, I'm baited in since I'm 4 years old. Since I can remember speaking, my grandma is with me, telling me the
Mhm.
war stories
Okay.
because she doesn't know she's doing that. To that point, I'm talking about someone with a little tiny knife shaking
Yeah.
because of Parkinson and just looking dull in the unknown and telling you a horror story. And you're four. You're like, what kind of world we're going to live in? My mother didn't want her to tell us any story. So that was that much. Um, it was super incredibly powerful for me to be able to sit in Bulgaria, recreating France, and play a real story about a guy that really did exist. And it was kind of simple, man. You look into like, where did he lose? Where did he live? He lived First World War. He was a sniper then. Became kind of a known sniper. Like if you want someone dead, you get him, right? In the resistance. And then Second World War is part of this resistance, and then the entire family is murdered by this guy. Then he comes back and he has an opportunity to get rid of him. So he doesn't care about dying or living or he only cares about killing this man. Not the other guy next to him. This man, because he took his family out. This man is dead inside. And be aware of people who don't care no more. And he has talent. You'll see that he's there for them without saying a thing. He's very stoic and he's very dark in a way because of the trauma. And I just picked absolutely everything from my grandma.
You mentioned a sniper and everything. Any type of training before you jumped on the role?
Second lucky me. Second lucky me. My father was a sniper
Okay.
in the army. He was a sniper, chasseur alpin sniping. So that means he was not sniping by coming down. They were sniping while going down mountain on skis.
Wow.
So this special forces in the Alps, and they all white. So when they lay down on the snow, you don't know they're here. So he taught me when I was a kid a little bit of with a 22 that I still have. He's not there no more. My father passed like 28 years ago, but he told me how to snipe a little bit. But when I arrived in Bulgaria, of course, I want to be so perfect with it.
Yeah.
And we had the special forces of Bulgaria, who those guys fought more than anyone else. They knew all of it. It was scary, the stories from them too. And so they just told us how to be. This guy called named Turtle, that was his nickname, maybe 60, bold. You can see in his eyes, oh God. He taught me all of the movements. I wish there was more scenes where you see me crawling while using wrestling move. I mean, it's crazy. I really, really enjoy that part. Let me tell you, if I can just do that again, I'd do it tomorrow.
What do you think sets this film apart from like any other like World War II movies that we have out there?
Well, it's tough to say apart because when you think about World War II movie, think about Saving Private Ryan on the movie. Of course, it's extraordinarily done, well done with $100 million and the best actor you can pay for it. So it's different when it comes down to the production insanity. But let me put it this way, Shane, with very few time, very few hours, very few moments in his life, and not a Marvel budget, did something kind of really amazing. We had like, oh my God, we got 30 minutes for this scene. That's crazy, but he did it. So, you there, you're like, is he going to turn out this or that? And then you see the project and you see how we did it and how it turns out. I'm like really happy and proud, for sure. For sure. I talked to Shane a week ago, 2 ago. He was telling me like, there's always place for improvement with everywhere, especially when you get the possibility money-wise and whatnot. But man, we did something special here with what we had, and I commend a lot of respect to this man because he has this ability of saying the only thing that I want the entire time of shooting is osmosis and happiness and positivity. So he's looking for anything that is a bit maybe negative to just try to help out to become positive. So the atmosphere in a movie where you sweat when you like with spiders under the ground and there's no like someone's going to clean it up before you, it was real. It was really real. Jumping from rock, you blow both your knees, and there's no stunt there. I loved it, man. It was very special for a dude to do it.
You mentioned Shane collaborating with them also. Did he come up to you like during filming and say, hey, how do you think you should do this scene? Or like vice versa? Like you bounce ideas off each other?
Yeah. First of all, is our master. So I personally, I know actors who say no, and it's and that. And I personally, I'm your puppet, and this is you with the strings.
Mm.
You're the director, you're the boss, you're the vision of this. And I'm when the director says, I don't know what can we do for this? Then you come in. I can clearly tell you a scene where I come in. Imagine I have 15 years of experience in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm a black belt in the sport. I absolutely love mixed martial art. I corner a fighter since 2007. Shaq Congo is my brother. So when it comes down to fighting, hand-in-hand combat, I love that since I'm 5 years old. Every sport I've done. And then now Jiu-Jitsu. In 1944, Jiu-Jitsu did not exist. It's 51, it came out. So in Brazil. So my hand is behind my back. And there's a German who's going to murder me because now it's time I didn't give them the names, right? You saw that. That moment was, how do I take out a man with hands behind my back? In 44, it's impossible. You're going to die. But with a bit of knowledge, you can pull a triangle choke after breaking a kneecap. And that's what I did. Kneecap, triangle choke, passed out. The man who did the stunt with me was gurgling, passing out. He was passing out. So it was like, this is really effective. So what we try to do, that's one of the example where Shane says, yeah, do that. But beside that, Shane knew what he wanted. Shane knew what he wanted. He was finding so many elements because there's the son who doesn't care about who you are. He goes away, he goes away. There's a lot of, there's no many chefs in the kitchen. There's only chefs in a tiny kitchen. It's just like crazy. So it goes fast, but with the work with Shane and Ian and of course Richard Switzer, they made that happen. I can't wait for them to do more. I believe, because Richard has a production company, Maverick, I believe if this is turning out the way it is, I believe he's going to be and doing a lot more war film. And especially in those regions, Bulgaria and all that. It isn't, of course, it's cheaper to shoot, but people are extremely excited. Let's put that in the mind. If you shoot something in LA, you're going to have 50 people passing by in 3 minutes cursing at you because the traffic is stopped or whatever it is. Over there, you see camera, people are adoring this. They're like, what's going on? And they stay, they live, they experience. It's fresh. I really enjoyed it big time.
Filming this movie also, what was like your favorite moment that it hit you? You're like, yes, I'm doing this. This is what I've always wanted to do.
There's a scene where my character explained the reasons why he's doing what he's doing, and because the soldiers around him are really not thrilled about doing something that they already been shot at. They're not going to come home. They're going to die. What's going on? Why are we doing this for this guy? Why? And they're starting to get a little bit amped on me. And this man doesn't speak. This man just kills because he's got to go. And then he breaks down and tells them. And you can tell how heartbroken and dead inside he is. And that was a scene for me that really knots everything together and say, oh, that's the reason. That to me was really powerful. Of course, the action scenes, Shane had like, dude, we have 30 minutes. You got to kill 40s. We have so much to do, and the sun is going away. And go. So we're running around with camera behind me. I'm jumping and shooting. And there's a guy called 1, 2 in Bulgarian, right? So the guy is falling at the same time exactly when I shoot. We shot that so renegade. That's a 3-day shot with great light. Everybody's face is there. We don't have time. We have 30 minutes. Man, I saw it. I'm like, man, it looks like it's 30 minutes. It's like, give me all of it. And that's what the vision of Shane was like special. I know he's really good with image. And we have Martin Chikov, was an incredible DP. He looks at you like this, and he backs back. And he does his thing, and it's like, you're in an incredible light. The region was stunning. I mean, I know you saw it. So yeah, that was really an important film for me to shoot because it's a true story.
Amazing. And I know, like I said, you talked about that fight scene also. I can't wait for the viewers to see that. Shows we're talking about July 5th for the release date of Murder Company,
Yes,
right?
Yeah, July 5th.
I can't wait for everybody to watch.
And Apple TV, I believe, on demand. Yeah.
Amazing. I want to thank you for giving me a few minutes today on press day, and hopefully I'll see you again in the future with other projects.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have good luck with the rest of your day for press.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Talk to you too. Thank you.
Bye.